Guys, welcome back to my channel. So it is time for August favorites. I can't even believe I'm doing another favorites video already. The kids go to school next week. Like, what happened? Where did the summer go? But you know what? I had such a great August because we finally went away as a family. We have not done that in a very long time, or I don't even think we ever really went anywhere as a family. We went to Fairmont, BC hot spring resort, and it was so wonderful, so relaxing, just to do nothing. Like, we didn't even leave the resort. Like, we didn't want to do anything. We just wanted to get up in the morning, have our breakfast, go to the pool, go for supper, and just hang out. We ended up seeing some friends of ours, and we hung out with them and their kids. It was just a wonderful time, and when we came back, we felt really refreshed and just ready to start going again. You know what I mean? Like, you need that break, you need that time with your family. So it's been a really great August. The kids go back to school next week, which I'm looking forward to. They really need to get back into routine, including me. There's going to be some changes with me at work. Like, I'm starting a new shift and I'm working while the kids are in school. I have my weekends off, my evenings off, just because it's going to be super busy. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to September, and I'm looking forward to fall, although I'm really gonna miss the summer weather here. And we had a really great summer. And before I get on to my August favorites, although everything is fine down where I am, I know there's parts of the world where people are struggling. The hurricane in Texas, my heart is just breaking, honestly. Like, I just want you guys to know that I think about you guys every day, and the struggles that are going on there. It really does. It's just hard, you know? It's hard to see that. It's hard to see what is going on in the world right now. So it's even hard for me to even do this favorites video. But I mean, if you're struggling and if you need to just get your mind off other things, maybe this video will help you guys. But I just want you guys to know that I'm thinking about you all the time, and you guys are in my prayers. With that being said, if you guys are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Lisa. I love to do beauty videos. I love interacting with you guys. So I hope that you guys subscribe. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Snapchat, and let's just jump right into my favorites. For my first favorite, you guys are actually staring at them right now. It is my eyebrows. I finally got them microbladed. I've been wanting to do it for so long. I'm just so tired. You guys know, if you've been watching my channel, I'm just so tired of doing my eyebrows. It takes me forever. Like, I have to get up extra early just to do my brows. I will not leave my house without doing my brows, just because I have so much like sparse areas. They need to be filled in. They never look matched. Like, it's just terrible. So I finally had the guts to do it. I researched. I made sure that I had the right girl doing it, because it is my brows. I mean, you are cutting into my skin. So I really made sure to do my research, and I'm very happy with the girl that did it. So yeah, I'm just super excited that I don't have to do my brows anymore. And since we're on the topic of brows, I might as well talk about this product right here. Annabelle just released a whole bunch of new stuff from their line, and this is their brow fiber gel, and I really like this. I think I like this one even more than the Essence one. Although the Essence is a little bit more affordable than this is still pretty affordable. Annabelle is not high in price, so I like the color of this. I find with Essence, it's either too dark or it's too light. So I find that this one is just right in between. So let me just get a closer look close up here. Okay, so you can see the wand right there. It is super tiny. This reminds me so much of the Benefit one. So I just use this just to kind of like set my brows in place, just add a little bit of color, and that is it. It literally takes me like 2 seconds to do my brows now. So I'm really impressed with this product. Moving on to The Ordinary. I've been trying out a lot of products from The Ordinary. This one is the Caffeine Solution 5%. It's supposed to reduce the appearance of eye contour, pigmentation, and puffiness. And I have to say, although I really love the Basanti one that I had just finished up, I think I like this one a little bit more, because I feel like this is really working deep into my layers of my skin, just because of the texture. It's like a serum. Well, I think it is. It doesn't say serum on here, but it's like a serum. You need the tiniest amount, and then I just pat it in, and it just soaks right up. But I feel like it is helping with the puffiness, and just the overall appearance underneath my eyes just looks a lot nicer and smoother. I don't know, it's really good, guys, and it's so inexpensive. I cannot believe how inexpensive this is, and I'm getting such great results. So I had to mention this for my favorite this month. For foundation, because the weather was so warm and because I went away, I needed something with an SPF that was going to protect me from the sun. So these two products I have been in love with, you guys. I did do a review on the Iredale Glow Time BB Cream. If you missed it, I'm going to link it down below if you're curious and want to know more. So I have the shade BB7, which is a pretty good match, but if you want a BB cream that has full, and I mean full coverage, then look no further, because this one will cover everything. And it does have an SPF of 25. Not all shades have an SPF of 25. Some have it 17, I believe. I'm not sure why. I don't know why some of them are 25 or 17, but anyways, this is 25, and I absolutely love that. I love it. And this is so good because I can wear this with other foundations too, or I can wear it alone. Also by Iredale. This is the Powder Me SPF with 30. And this is nice because you can even use it on your body too. So it does come with this like puff, which I personally don't use. I will just open up the lid and just dip a little bit in my lid and use my brush and just apply it all over my face. But this just, it makes your skin look so good. Like, it gets rid of texture, it looks so smooth, it gets rid of my pores, it adds a little bit of coverage too, which is nice. Amazing. This is like my new favorite loose powder, and I have tried so many. I know I'm getting asked to do a video on some loose powders, so I am working on that. There's just so many of them, and I want to make sure that I get everything down in my notes so that I don't forget to tell you guys about all the different loose powders. So I am working on that, but this will forever be in my makeup collection. I have one more product from Iredale. I might as well get this highlighter out of the way because I literally have been wearing this every single day. I am not wearing it today, however, it does look very similar to what I have on right now. So this is the Iredale MoonGlow Golden Bronzer. This is just the refill. I just figured I would get it because it's cheaper, and I would just put it in the Z palette. It has all those different shades. I just mix them all together. I really like this because I can really get this highlighter to be really intense, or I can just like tone it down a little bit, give it that nice pretty glow to the skin, which I do when I'm going to work, but it lasts all day long. It does not disappear in my skin because you guys know I have oily skin, and this will last me all day long, and it just leaves the most beautiful glow to the skin. So I love, love, love this highlighter. I have two eyeshadow palettes that I've been rotating back and forth, so I probably wore these equally, maybe this one a little bit more, but let's talk about the Jaclyn Hill palette. I did do a look using this, so I will link it up here or down below for you guys. I like it, but I'm not in love with it. I actually like the NARS Loaded palette more. The shadows are very pretty. I'm not going to talk too much about it because it's all over YouTube. Like, the shades are really, really pretty. If you haven't tried any Morphe eyeshadows, and maybe this is the palette to try. I do have the 35O, which I really like, but I don't find the difference in formula. I'm gonna be honest. I feel like the formula is the same. I said it before, where Morphe shadows do not last long. Like, the color just fades throughout the day, and I feel like these do the exact same thing. And I use a primer. Sometimes I double up on my primer, but yeah, these still fade on me. They might be a little bit more smoother, a bit more buttery, is that even a word? But I don't know. This palette was just okay for me. It's nice, but it's definitely not a must-have. So I love Jaclyn Hill, but I'm not gonna like sit here and tell you guys how great it is when I have other eyeshadow palettes that I do like a little bit more, like this one here. So this is the NARS Loaded palette, which is limited edition. The last time I checked, it was online, but it's sold out in all my Sephora stores. It's a pretty basic eyeshadow palette, and I've tried one eyeshadow palette from them that I actually decluttered. I didn't like it. The pigmentation wasn't there. They didn't blend well. I like some of their duos. I have some favorites from them, but this palette, they just did something different to it. It is pigmented. They blend so nicely onto the eyes, and I can do a really quick eye look with this. And it's warm, but it's got some cool shades in here too. And I've been doing some cool shades, which is surprising because I never do cool shades, you guys. But I really like this palette, and I even took this with me on my trip. I forgot to talk about this when I was talking about the Glow Time BB cream, but this is the Smashbox Iconic Primer Stick. This will mattify your skin, and I wear this underneath my foundation, and I also use my Liz Ciate primer just to fill in my pores, because this does say it smooths out your pores, but I find that it doesn't, but it will keep me matte and mattify me throughout the day. So that's what I like about it. You can use this on top of your makeup if you are shiny, but I find that it takes away your bronzer and your blush, so I really don't like doing that. But for underneath your foundation, I really do like it. However, I feel like I'm going through this pretty fast, and I use it almost every single day. You do get a lot of product, but I have a feeling it's gonna go through really fast. So, but you do not feel this on the skin. It is super lightweight. I think I even did a review on this. If I did, I'll link it down below. But I've been really enjoying it. Let's talk about my favorite blush. I love talking about blush. This is the Anastasia Trio Blush in the shade Peachy Love. This is so good. It wasn't even on my radar until April talked about it, so she sucked me in. But I'm so glad that I tried it out. I don't see myself getting any more, so I will say that, just because the colors, they don't really speak to me. But this one spoke to me because I'm into peachy shades like this, like peachy or orangey colors. Like, these are the colors that I really reach for in the summertime. Even into fall and winter, I still reach for it. So I'm gonna get a really good use out of this palette. It's quite affordable for a higher end product. Plus you get 3 shades in here, so that's really nice. Personally, what I like to do is just mix all of them together and apply it and put it on. And that's what I have on today, if you guys can see. So I love this, I recommend it. It's really good. And the other one is in my Z palette. This one's by Tarte, look how cute it is. Oh, I love this one. And it comes with a really big mirror too. So I've been using the shade, and I can't get it out, of course. I've been using this MAC blush in Peaches. Like I said, I just been into the peachy shades, and I found that most looks that I was creating, this color would go with most of them. So I just need to start using my collection a little bit more, and MAC blushes are blushes I don't really reach for. I have to talk about this blush by Ciate. When I first got it, I was not in love with it. I was like, it's all right. I mean, it's okay. I don't see anything special about it. But the more I wore it, the more I fell in love. It looks really nice on the skin, you guys. This is called Date Night. If I open it up now, there we go. Very pretty packaging. I love the print in here, and this color is gorgeous. And it does go with a lot of looks that I did this month. And I've just been reaching for it a lot next to my Anastasia one. So I really like this. At first, I didn't see myself getting any more colors, but I think I want to get at least one more. Mascara. Okay, you guys know how much I love the False Lash Effect Princess in the green tube. You know how much I love this. Well, they came out with this one. This is the Sculpted Volume Mascara, which is still part of the same line. I know they have one in the orange tube. I did not care for that one. This one really does give that false look to your lashes. This one, however, does too, but it adds a little bit more volume, and I find it doesn't get as clumpy, which is good. I hate when this gets clumpy. You have to get used to using this, because at first I really didn't like it, but then the more I used it, the more I fell in love with it. So once you get the hang of it, you will like this. I still love this, don't get me wrong, and I still use it. Sometimes I'll even layer both of them. Sometimes I'll just put this on and this over top just to give it a little bit more length. But let me zoom you guys in a little bit closer. But look at my lashes. Can you guys see? Can you see the volume? But even like the thickness of them, like, I'm in love with this mascara, you guys. I will just show you guys the wand. This wand is curved, where the other one is not. So it might just be preference for you. You might not like the curved brush, but I actually like the curved brush because I feel like this part that is curved, I can really get in the corner of my lashes. And this actually works really nice for the bottom lashes too, but it does transfer just a little bit on the bottom lashes. So just be aware of that. I know when I'm at work, it transfers a little bit more, and that's probably because I'm like looking down when I'm doing nails. So that could be why, because I really don't notice it when I'm not at work. So I love this. Essence, you make the best mascaras at the drugstore, and they're so affordable. We are now going to move on to some lip products. This first one is from the drugstore. I do plan on doing like my drugstore must-haves and doing more drugstore videos for you guys because I don't always want to be talking about high-end products. And I have some pretty good drugstore products to talk about, like this one right here. So this is the Hard Candy Plumping Serum Volumizing Lip Gloss, and this is in the shade Nude Beach. I like this to apply on top of lipsticks or even like under my lipstick, just to give my lips a bit more volume, especially at the top. And I find that this really does plump up my lips. It reminds me of the Sephora ones, but the formula is a lot thinner. I find the Sephora ones to be on the thicker side, and it can get a little bit tacky and like sticky, but this doesn't. It's very smooth on the lips. You don't see your lines on the lips, and it really does add some volume on the top of your lips if you don't have much there. So I've been really liking this, and I hear nobody talk about it. So I want to tell you guys about it so you guys can try. While I was on my trip, I ended up picking up 2 lip products by Iredale. She's just been so good to me this August. I love all her products. So this is the lip liner in Nutmeg, and it is so pretty. I mean, yes, I have other colors like this in my collection, but I really do like this formula. It does last a long time. It applies really smooth on the lips. It doesn't tug, and it's a really pretty nude color. So there is the shade right there. Very pretty. And then I will use this, which is a double-ended product. One is like a liquid lipstick and one is a gloss, and this is a very pretty color. I like the formula of this too. It's like a thin consistency. It almost reminds me of the Huda Beauty liquid lipsticks. So that is the shade Desire, and this is called Lip Fixation. There it is right there. So I'll let that dry and set on the lips, and then I will take this gloss on this side and just add a little bit in the middle. And it just kind of, you know, if you have drier lips that day, it's kind of nice to have something like this just to kind of apply in the center. It just makes it a bit more comfortable. And I do have some pictures of me wearing this on my Instagram. If you're not following me from there, follow me because I do post a lot on there. And my last favorite is probably my most favorite lip product, and it's also by NARS. This is the Power Matte Lip Pigment, and this is in the shade Get It On. I really like this formula, and I love the wand on here because you don't need a lip liner. I really like the packaging because you can see the color. So the wand is just very thin, which is nice. So very easy to outline your lips. This color is gorgeous, and like one swipe is all you need to do your entire lip. Like the pigment is really good. So there's a color. It's actually very close to Desire. Yeah, oh man, it's pretty close. This one's probably just a tad bit lighter, but I really like these, you guys. And that is my favorites for the month of August. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. It really does help out my channel, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.